welcome to the Lock-In. I'm Pratik Barman, the Welsh Indian, or better known as the Windian, and you're here at the Queen and Dragon, the best pub in town. On my left, I have Louis Clayton and Yasser Kiani, and on my right, I have Sean Rutledge and Aaron Oz, all comedians from around the town. So Yasser,
yes, Pratik.
Tell us about the Winter Olympics in Sochi.
Do you mean the 22nd Winter Olympiad?
Yeah.
Well, also known, of course, as letting white people win.
Yeah.
Win at sports no one else can afford to do.
Okay.
In some Olympics. This has turned into a complete shambolic fiasco.
Already?
The Winter Olympics. Well, because not only has the Winter Olympics been the most expensive in history, at 31.8 billion,
Whoa.
31.8 billion pounds.
Rubles.
Right, rubles. And the controversy of the anti-gay legislation. Perpetrated by Putin and his cronies. Tsar Putin, Tsar Boris, almost not Boris, Tsar Vlad.
He's in London.
Yeah, absolutely. State-sanctioned homophobia. And then you also have Western backlash. The actual ceremony went wrong.
Yeah, the ring didn't open, did it?
And because of that, they faked it on Russian TV.
Yeah.
CGI?
CGI.
It really made me laugh when all the athletes were coming out at the opening ceremony and Putin was there.
Yes.
Watching them all come out very, very gaily.
Very gay. Not only that, toxic water in the Olympic Village, sewage coming out the pipes. You got stray dogs being poisoned because they might interfere with the VIPs. You know, the spectators aren't even there. Half the stadium was empty, for God's sake.
You're saying that's good for the Korean...
I think the North Korean ice hockey team will be very pleased to hear about the...
Well, there would be poisoned dogs, though. It's not like, oh,
it's a delicacy. I went to a Korean restaurant once. The starter was the dog's bollocks.
Hey! And I, of course, love pot poodle, sorry. Pot poodle's delicious.
Pot poodle.
Yeah. Now, one of the reasons why Vladimir Putin might be so homophobic is because in translation of some of these sports, they are quite graphic in their description.
Okay.
For example, for us, it's ski jumping in the West. In Russia, it literally means spreading your legs and bending forward for glory.
Spreading your legs and bending forward for glory.
Yes. And, for example, the two-man luge is men going down on another man.
Men going down on another man.
Yes. The four-man bobsleigh, for us, is, in Russian, 4 helmets in the same chute.
4 helmets.
That sounds well dodgy, that one.
4! Hockey for us, is grabbing the hard sticks and poking for 20 minutes solid without a timeout.
Grabbing the hard sticks and poking solid for 20 minutes without a timeout.
Snowboarding is straddling the wood and swinging both ways. Can you imagine?
Straddling the wood and swinging both ways.
No wonder he's upset.
Are you going to repeat everything he says?
Blah.
The women's slalom is cruising the mound and avoiding the poles.
Cruising the mound and avoiding the poles.
And of course, men's figure skating is men's figure skating.
Obviously,
Russian intelligence, formerly the KGB, think that there are high levels of radiation at the moment because of a terrorist network called Al-Qaeda. Now,
radiation from Chernobyl, yeah?
From Chernobyl and from gay men. They exude gayness from gay-on particles. They're distinguishable because, well, the gay test, their lack of body hair, their pecs, their ability to be very clean, and the ability to wear tight jeans, which are 2 sizes too small for them, see their bits. Now, apparently, this Al-Qaeda organisation, they want to develop a gay-on bomb.
Gay-on bomb?
Gay-on bomb, and launch it at Sochi. Now, if that ever happened, sushi. If that ever happened, there'd be a worldwide shortage in men's hair products. Wouldn't there?
Shortage in sushi.
Yeah.
They were saying that, you know, all the bad interior design in Sochi is because there's no gay people there.
Absolutely. That's true, isn't it?
Is that why they have 2 toilets in 1 cubicle as well?
That's for Castor Semenya.
Yes, I think you're making all this up.
This is true.
Making this up.
I'm making the Olympics up, am I?
Making this up.
Are you sure it's not from like a gay website?
No, President Putin, he's been so angry with this, he's changed all the rules, so he has his own Russian version of the Olympics now.
Oh, go on, what is it?
You know what it sounds like? Propaganda.
It does. There's 2-man bobsleigh. It's 2-man bobsleigh, which is unnatural. It's replaced with 1 man, 1 woman bobsleigh.
Ah, good.
Heterosexual.
The
biathlon is now replaced by the heteroathon.
Oh, right. So just 1 person.
1 person. New events which he wants in the new Olympics now is putting human rights on ice hockey.
Putting human rights.
Yes. A democracy going downhill. Speed skating, team pursuit of homosexuals using pigs. I think they're pigs or hogs.
Okay.
And these have been, there's other events which have been banned from this particular Winter Olympics. Synchronized muff diving. He won't have that. Long hump. Long hump. Clean, jerk and swallow. That's gone.
Yeah.
In the weightlifting.
Clean, jerk,
Yeah.
and swallow.
Which one would you do?
I would do all of them.
Really?
Clean, jerk, and
Another
swallow.
one which has to go, according to Russia, money shot put.
Yeah, you got a good story about the Winter Olympics.
Yes, basically, there was a Ukrainian man on the aeroplane, the Turkish Airlines, I think it was called Pegasus. Basically, he was on there and he went up to, I think someone who worked there, I think it might have been the pilot or someone, and he said, if you don't let me have the plane, I will use my mobile phone to blow up the entire plane, because he wanted to get to the Winter Olympics and to, what's that thing called again? Sochi. So I was a bit confused by that, and I thought I'll ask Sean to sort of like help me sort of do a role play. So I don't know how he would have used his phone.
Okay.
So he's the pilot, and I'm the Ukrainian man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Pegasus flight to Turkey from Ankara.
Hello, pilot.
Oh dear, I have visitor in cockpit.
It is me, the Ukrainian bomber.
Oh no, not you, the Ukrainian bomber in my cockpit.
Yes, it is. It's me. If you don't let me have the plane, I will use my phone and I'll use my new app, iBomb, to blow up the entire aeroplane.
Allah, you are not taking my Pegasus airplane, you silly Ukrainian man. And we are not going Sochi.
Oh, where are we going?
Ankara.
Oh no! I'm going to miss the Olympics.
Police, yeah? Arrest this idiot.
No, I've got a bomb. It's iBomb time.
iPhone 3GS.
Yes, shit, it's not working. I've got water in it.
No service.
Yeah.
One's back there.
So, did he get arrested then, this
Yeah,
guy?
he did. He got arrested.
Yeah.
But I reckon if he was Turkish, he would have got away with it.
Do you reckon?
Arrested
Yeah.
just for kind of holding a phone
Do
there.
they only arrest foreigners in Turkey?
No, because like no one would believe him if he was Turkish. That's why I'm going to blow up the plane with bolts with your Siemens C25.
They'd be a Nokia 2110.
Yes,
They'd
exactly.
be like,
The battery will last forever.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's the story.
Turkcell.
Yeah, Turkcell.
Sponsored by Turkcell.
Well, he probably just thought that using the electronics would kind of ruin the plane, you know, and it's, you know, to turn off all electronics. He thought, I'll just turn it on now and it'll just, you know, short wire and we'll all fall to the ground.
Well, he had the suitcase.
I'm going to send a text.
He had the suitcase with all this funky equipment, but when they opened the suitcase, there was nothing in it.
A man on a plane with a
Empty.
suitcase.
That's strange, isn't it?
The empty suitcase.
Just full of
You're talking
socks.
about, you know, people getting arrested. Something happened in sunny Wales, didn't it?
Yes, in Gwent a few years ago, an overreactive traffic cop stopped a disabled geriatric man in his 70s for not wearing a seatbelt, because, you know, old folks, they forget, and you didn't have to wear seatbelts in the good old days. So he's...
Well, you remember.
Yeah, I remember the good old days, you
That's
know.
how you live
Clunk,
life
click,
on the edge.
Jimmy's hot, clunk, click, you'll see as it happens. But, yeah, he chatted to this old boy. He says, you're not wearing a seatbelt. He went, hey, I'm sorry, I'll put it on.
Yeah.
There's lovely by you.
Yeah,
God, the acting's really better.
And then he drove off thinking that he'd been dealt with, but this cop hadn't finished with writing out his £70 fine. So he chased him down a country lane, boxed him in with a hard stop manoeuvre. 3 other cop cars involved, helicopter. And there's a video on the internet of this guy running out at this geriatrics Range Rover, hitting the window 15 times with his baton, smashing the window, dragging this old geezer out, while another cop stood on the bonnet of his Range Rover, kicking the windscreen in, right? Because he hasn't worn his seatbelt.
Yeah.
Right?
Overreaction?
Overreaction, definitely, yeah. And the whole thing went viral, and the policeman was ribbed by his colleagues after this video went viral, to such an extent whereby his position was no longer tenable, and he was constructively dismissed.
So, you know, the old guy, how much did he get?
Well, the old guy got £20,000
Yeah.
compensation, which would cover the £70 not wearing a seatbelt ticket, repairs to the Range Rover's side window, repairs to Range Rover's bonnet and windscreen.
And also, you can buy a mansion in Wales for that.
20 grand. Still, really, can you? And
A mansion in Wales is a shed.
Well, the policeman who also lives in Wales got awarded £440,000 at an employment tribunal this week for being constructively dismissed because his colleagues ribbed him about being a biddy basher.
Wow. And now he's the
One
king of
video.
Wales, because he must be the richest person in
He's
Wales.
bought half of Merthyr, apparently. Yeah, and he's now known as my lord. All the locals in Merthyr call
So
him.
once again, the police have got away with...
The police have been rewarded by the tune of about £500,000 for
Public money?
Biddy bashing. Not only biddy bashing, disabled biddy bashing. And where does that money come from, Pratik?
I don't know.
There isn't a money pixie somewhere, is there?
No.
Conjuring up money out of a rainbow.
Yeah.
No, that's public money.
Yeah.
That comes from the police budget, which comes from taxpayers' money,
Yeah.
which comes from our pockets.
But the thing is,
And money's very tight nowadays, isn't it?
Sing
Pratik?
it, preacher.
Budgets are squeezed.
Yeah.
You know,
but
cuts
the
are
funny thing
made.
is, we haven't got any money, and when we do buy products, they're normally fake. You got a story about
Well,
that?
yeah,
Louis?
it's what it's been a whole year now since the since
Horsegate.
Horsegate, yes.
Well, it's actually Year of the Horse now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it was last year certainly, but now it technically is, I guess. But no, it's an article here from the Guardian about fake food is now kicking off, where there were things like mozzarella that was 50% fake cheese.
Yeah. They couldn't classify it as cheese, could they? Because there wasn't enough cheese in it.
Well, it's fake cheese. I mean, what does that even mean? I mean, it's you know the slices
It
of
means
cheese.
there's
you
no
get.
cheese in it.
Tofu.
That's just not cheese. Just
What
fake
other
cheese.
products do they have?
They've got a frozen prawns that are 50% water, which is.
But in
That'll be
everything
the frozen
50%
bit.
water.
Aren't we like 70% water?
Are we fake?
I don't know. We're certainly not a delicacy. And also,
Buy a ring of us in Iceland, can you?
oh, a lovely party platter of bits of human. That would make those
Human
animals
ring.
a bit scary.
They'd like that in
Human ring.
Sochi, wouldn't they? Would.
Well, no, because they didn't open. And also poultry that is described as meat emulsion. And if that doesn't make your stomach grumble, then I don't know what will.
Well, that sounds foul.
It is.
You were saying?
I found a camel toe once in a naan bread.
What?
Yeah, a camel toe.
Yeah, really?
One of the ungulates from Arabia.
Really?
Yes, disgusting.
You've never seen a camel toe?
I've seen a camel's toe from Arabia. What are you thinking of?
I'm not thinking of anything.
I saw a camel toe when I was in
Speaking of
Morocco.
that, you've never had a girlfriend, have you? But Valentine's Day is next week.
Ah, yes. Well observed, Patrick. Valentine's Day. Now, Valentine's
Maybe
Day.
you can get one.
Valentine's Day is a special day for single people and couples.
Yeah.
For single people.
Yes. Now, I have with me
Yeah.
3 chat-up lines which are foolproof.
Okay. And who does these chat lines?
They are written by, devised by, made from Chelsea star Francis Bull.
Who?
The
And-
love god.
Yes,
Made
Love
from
God
Chelsea.
apparently. He's well known in the industry.
Go on, try your chat up lines on the
I'll
ring.
try the first one.
All right, wait. Let me get prepared. I'm gonna go
So
into
will
my
I.
hole.
So will I.
Yeah.
Be more manly.
So she's at the bar and you're going to chat her up in your best.
Narin.
Hello.
Hello, Narin.
Hi.
You have very exotic looks.
Why? Thank you.
Can I ask you,
Yes.
as
yes,
a
sir.
man to a woman,
Yes.
have you ever had your boobs weighed? Now that signifies
Yeah.
this shows genuine interest in her life and might get you a cop off or feel.
Yeah, really?
Yes.
They say, well, hey!
Way hey type.
Yeah.
Was this written by Dave Lee Travis?
It may have been influenced by David Travis, but written by
William Rowe?
Chelsea star Francis Bull. He's big star, TV star.
Is it?
And let me go to the second question.
Oh, wait. Hang on.
Narin,
Yeah.
Yes,
Miss
sir.
Oz,
Yes.
did you fall from heaven?
Why?
Because your face is kind of lopsided. Now that is a subtext
Yeah. For?
for treat them mean, keep them keen.
Ah.
I like that phrase, treat me.
It shows you're a bad boy,
Yeah.
but you do have a feminine side.
You've got shit ears.
Yes.
Oh, I
Number
like
three?
you now.
Number 3, as written by made from Chelsea star Francis Bull.
You have to do a lot more manly at this time. Do
Yeah.
it manly. I think
Yeah.
manly.
Let him do the chat line.
Narin,
Yes, sir.
my place or my place?
And what does that signify?
That signifies to the woman
Yeah.
who is by now really aroused.
Oh,
This makes it sound like you're in luxury. It makes it sound like you live in a luxury penthouse overlooking the Thames.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you've either got 2 houses or some fish.
It
it
makes
shows-
you sound like
it
you're a
does.
bit rapey.
A bit rapey, but white lies don't hurt, according to Francis Bull, made in Chelsea star.
Are you turned on by any of those?
No.
I think that's a load of bullshit.
We should try them out on Friday night.
I saw. Have you ever given any presents to
My
a woman?
personal, I had a date once.
Yeah.
And I gave
A date and walnut
yes,
cake.
I gave a girl some flowers.
Oh,
a
did you?
flower.
Yeah.
Apparently a cauliflower. No, she didn't like it very much. My first experience with women and my last. She took the cauliflower, the stupid bitch.
If you're calling women that sort of
No.
thing, no wonder you haven't got
She did the
girlfriend.
flowers.
Feminist
Silly woman.
phoning in.
Silly woman.
The feminist
was
action
she
network
asking-
will be phoning in.
And
she
this, the
asking
same
for-
woman said to me a few weeks later, said to me, "Yeah, so I can't date you anymore because I've got a medical condition."
What's
She
that?
said, "Because you make me sick." It's true. Yeah.
Can be fatal.
But Valentine is very romantic because it has its origins in pre-Christian times. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Festival of Lupercalia.
Yeah.
Now, in those days, young men would strip naked,
Yeah.
completely naked, completely starkers, and use goat or dry skin whips, dog skin whips, to spank the backside of young women in order to improve their fertility. Type of IVF.
Have you ever used that technique?
Not personally.
No.
Although because
Hence
of
your single status.
yeah, but
Maybe
Francis
that's
Bull,
why.
Bullshit.
star of Made in Chelsea.
Maybe that's why they were killing all the dogs off in
Sochi.
in Russia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just-
As a Muslim myself, I think all women should wear burqas from the waist down.
We'll keep that in mind, Yasser. Join us for part 2 of the lock-in after the break.